Now, from your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, that geomagnetic storm from the sun continues. Levels started rising some today, but still kind of leveling off this evening, not high enough to get the aurora this far south. So it doesn't look like it's going to be visible overnight, but I'll monitor that K index. And if it jumps, I'll be sure to post that on my social media pages. But today, nice start to the work week. 52 the low. We're not going to feel air that cool again for quite a while. That was 10 below normal. 83 was the high this afternoon. And now that June is here, let's look at the numbers from the month of May, which was wetter and cooler than normal. 1.5 inches above normal in terms of the rain, but almost a degree below average for May. And that's one of the reasons we've yet to hit our first 90-degree day of the year, which we may tomorrow. But when we look at spring as a whole, meteorological spring, the months of March, April, and May, it was wetter and warmer than normal. 4.5 inches above normal with the rain and 2.3 degrees above average on the temperature, making it the 8th warmest meteorological spring on record for Evansville. And when you get a warmer and wetter than normal spring, you know it's probably going to be stormy, and we certainly know how stormy this spring has been. Now, for the year, we're also wetter than normal, 6.41 inches above in the precipitation category, but temperature is pretty close to average because we had a really warm March and a really cold January, so everything's kind of balancing out. Hopefully, summer will be nice, quiet, and not nearly as eventful as this past spring. Nothing going on this evening, just false returns around the radar sites here in the region. Will be nice and quiet until late Wednesday, when a few showers and thunderstorms begin to move our way. Another hazy sunrise and then a hazy sunset this evening as that smoke from the Canadian wildfires continues to stream in from the north. Other than that, it was just a nice quiet day with temperatures close to normal, but with that humidity still nice and low. That's going to change over the next couple of days. 72 right now, dew point still at 58. Winds are calm, but the warm air is already beginning to work in from the west, where it's still 76 at Morganfield and Dixon, Dawson Springs at 74. To the northeast, so 64 in Tell City. So the warmer air will eventually win out. Not so much tonight, 60s for lows. That's still pretty comfortable. But then tomorrow could be the warmest day of the year so far, at least for parts of the area. As that high slides to the east, we'll pick up the warmer flow from the south, which will include increasing amounts of humidity, but still in the tolerable stage tomorrow. And then late Wednesday, as the scattered showers and thunderstorms begin to develop, Storm Prediction Center has the northern edge of the tri-state under an isolated level 1 threat for maybe a little bit of damaging wind. Our model not too excited about this. We could get into a marginal risk again in parts of the area for Thursday and Friday, but the setup for later in the week isn't too concerning when it comes to severe weather. No concerns for tomorrow, just plenty of sunshine, still a little haze out there, and temperatures topping out upper 80s to around 90. Forecasting 90 for Evansville. That would be the hottest so far this year, but still not too humid. Dew points will be in the low 60s, so that is still tolerable by summer standards. Warm tomorrow night. We only drop down to around 70 by daybreak Wednesday. As the clouds increase, that'll knock the temperatures down a bit. 85 to 90 for the high. Borderline humid, and then a few showers and thunderstorms develop north and west of the tri-state initially later in the afternoon. But you can see there's not a lot of coverage here at 8 p.m., but there's your isolated severe weather threat. Doesn't look like a big deal, but as we head through Wednesday night, these will lose their intensity, but everything kind of settles southward as the front comes in from the north. So Thursday, kind of a wet day, off and on showers and thunder showers throughout the day. At noon, we had a little wave of storms approaching from the west, but that kind of fizzles, but still some rain in the area at 4 p.m., so not a washout, but high chances for rain and thunder for both Thursday and Friday. And the smoke, it's still out there, but as we take a look at the models here for the next couple of days, these shades of orange, which indicate the thicker smoke, are going to begin to retreat off to the northeast. So visibility a little better tomorrow, should be much better on Wednesday. So overnight, mainly clear, a little hazy, lows in the 60s, partly cloudy, breezy, and hot tomorrow. Not too humid, upper 80s to around 90. The clouds increase Wednesday. Much of the day is dry, a few showers and thunder showers as we head into the evening, 88. Then off and on showers and thunder showers for Thursday and Friday. I've got the weather aware tag for Friday because the rain chance is a little higher, maybe a slightly better chance for getting a marginal risk there. But then a cold front comes through Friday night, hopefully knocking the rain chances, heat, and humidity down just in time for the weekend.
I hope so too. All right, thank you, Wayne.